Boot it up. Boot it up. Is it live? It is live. Where's my filters? Why does everything just sounds? Hold on, I'm gonna listen to the stream real quick. Give me 1 sec. Okay, that actually sounds like way better. So maybe if I have the microphone closer to here because there's actually some noise suppression on the mic now, so that you don't have to hear the fan in the background. Good. I'll take that because I'm like it's hot in my room, but I also don't want the fan blowing into the mic. Oh man. All right, let me. Where's my? There it is. Let me listen one more time. Okay. Yep. That sounds really good. I didn't even need to listen to the full thing. Let me go ahead and get it live real quick. Also on Blue Sky as well. I'm also just insanely lazy. I don't really want to. I mean, if I could just sign into Threads on my computer, this would be so much easier to post. But I am too lazy for that because I keep forgetting my my Instagram password. So everything is on my phone. When it comes time for me to actually get a new phone, I am going to be screwed. When it comes to that, at least. Let me get the stream bot and everything. Everybody I am looking at right now is talking about this. Listening to the audio one more time. Okay, because it's saying the microphone is peaking, so I'm just checking the microphone, making sure it's working. You know it's bad. You know it's bad. Like when you are literally looking everywhere, and everywhere you look, they are talking about the Xbox stuff that's going on right now. Dude, it's an interesting turn of events. That's really all I can say. Is just like what a fucking what a crazy year, man. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, I'm also gonna get the. Sorry, I'm been very finicky about the audio on my streams lately, so I'm just making sure everything's good. I am playing Fortnite later. Yes, it's finally installed on PC, so I don't have to worry about setting any of my stuff up. Okay, let's gotta get straight into it. What the fuck is this? Why is that on my homepage of Blue Sky? What the fuck is that? The hell was that? That was too funny. So, Microsoft hikes Xbox Game Pass Ultimate price 50% to $30 with new tiers. They implemented a new tier system, which isn't the worst. It's not a bad idea, but on paper it wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm trying to get some music real quick. All right, this feels like the vibe. So, Microsoft announced today, October 1st, 2025, it's today, a revamp of Xbox Game Pass, including 3 tiers: Essential at $10.99 for basic access, Premium at $14.99 for expanded games without day one releases, and Ultimate at $30, including over 400 games, day one launches, cloud gaming, EA Play, Ubisoft Classics, and Fortnite Crew. The 50% increase from $19 applies to the Ultimate tier, which now offers enhanced streaming up to 1440p and 48 new day one games, including Hogwarts Legacy. The changes triggered immediate backlash with gamers flooding the subscription cancellation page and overloading Microsoft's website, leading to widespread reports of errors and successful cancellations via alternative methods. This is fucking crazy. This is insane to see. I love it, actually. I love that people are finally realizing that this is fucking stupid and we need to fucking cancel subscriptions. For crying out loud, PlayStation's top of the line. Can I look at that up? PlayStation Plus. Yeah, PlayStation Plus. Can I look at the okay, no, that's a 12-month subscription, right? But if I was to pay $159, I'd get Sony PlayStation Plus Premium for 12 months. But I'm just looking subscriptions. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. I'm just trying to see the tiers. That's all I'm trying to see. Premium. A 3-month subscription of PlayStation Plus, I think this is the premium, is $18. So now PlayStation Plus membership for a monthly subscription, like $18, is already like way cheaper than Game Pass, right? Shit. Xbox game. Wait, I thought I had it up somewhere. Hold on a minute. Okay, here we go. Like, look at this. 15 fucking dollars for 200 plus games, now playable on PC, console, and cloud. New Xbox published games within a year of launch. Right? So even if you pay for the premium, you're still not getting these games available on launch. I see you. So I misunderstood it. So apparently, if you're still paying for Ultimate, it's $30 a month, 75 plus day one games a year, including all Xbox published games day one, Ubisoft Classics and Ubisoft Plus Classics and EA Play included, with Fortnite Crew coming in November. Unlimited cloud gaming at our best quality with the shortest wait times. Cloud gaming, this is the frustrating part, is like cloud gaming is not even that great. It's like it's just like AI. It's got a long way to go before it even becomes even more relevant, you know? I don't fucking know. This is crazy to me. I was like, this is honestly... Oh, you guys can't hear it, can you? Wow, this whole time you haven't been able to hear the audio. That's fine. That's fine, I'll just replay it. It's no big deal. The thing that... So, $30 a month, right? Calculator. Apparently, it's $360 a year. Oh shit, I did the math wrong. Oops. 30. Yeah. Look at that. It is $360 a year. So now, PlayStation is still cheaper now. Like, PlayStation's just cheaper now. Like, $160 a year if you pay for 12 months. Which, $160 for 12 months is not the worst thing. But I still would say, like, you know, just pay a monthly subscription, dude. If you want to. Like, you know, I don't tell people what to do with their money. but it one other thing that's also really baffling to me right now is like, look at this. For PC players on Game Pass, there is still a PC only Game Pass option that includes all Xbox titles day one, including Call of Duty for $16.49 monthly. So not only is this option cheaper than what Ultimate was before this price increase, but now once again PC players, like people who have PCs, are getting the better deal compared to Xbox owners. Like, are you actually out of your mind? So they're treating Xbox Game Pass members on PC as first-class players and console second. That's exactly what I'm fucking saying, man. That's what I'm saying. This just is insane. Bro, like, what the fuck is going on, man? This is, I can't put into words, man. I just can't put this into words. The crazy thing, like the crazy concept to me is that Xbox is trying to make this sound like a good thing, but this is insane. Xbox Series X price increase. I'm not sure if there's gonna be like an image or anything I can use. Yeah, look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Xbox Series S. Let me open the image in another tab. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this. 512 gigabyte Xbox Series S, by the way. The bare minimum Series S you can get went from $379, now it's $400. Now, if you wanted a 1 terabyte, it was going to cost a little extra, I can't lie. But 512 gigabytes, that's not the worst if you're playing like a couple of games here and there. But dude, just fucking look at these prices, man. Like, look at this. $549 and $600 was already a lot asking for. You know, that was already asking a lot. But the fact that like now this console is going on 6 years old, and here we are now, like there's like price increases all across the board. And I think they were also going to do a price increase on their games too, but I think that ended up backfiring. I don't know. I actually have no idea. I just fucking $30 every month, own nothing. GameStop, buy once, own forever. Math isn't that hard. I mean, for once, I've actually like look. I actually agreed with GameStop on this one. For fuck's sakes, this is why physical media is now more important than ever before. So, I don't know. I would argue that yeah, it's now more important than ever. Oops. There we go. It's now more essential than ever to start buying into pre-owned games. Like physical pre-owned games. Because it's just like, not only are some of these games like older, but the prices on the digital storefront does not go down half the time. So, it's just more easier to just go to your local game store. Like maybe GameStop? I don't know. What about GameStop? Like, let me see their prices for like pre-owned games. I need to do some research on this. I'm not here to sign in. I'm here to look at pre-owned. Here we go. Pre-owned. Fuck it. Let's just do Xbox. Pre-owned Xbox games. Let's just do this. Say, look, you can get Grand Theft Auto 5 for like $5 pre-owned. You can get Halo 5 Guardians for $2. Black Ops 3, $10. You can get the Master Chief Collection for like $25. Right? These are actually not bad deals at all. Like, for crying out loud, some of these games are like over half a decade old, or like even older than that. Look, Red Dead Redemption 2, one of the greatest single player games of all time. $18 pre-owned. Now, I'm not saying this is entirely perfect. There is going to be issues with pre-owned games. You would have to worry about maybe the discs not being in the greatest condition, or, you know, some of the stuff that is in the box maybe missing, like maybe an Xbox Live card, but some of those just don't work anymore. But other than that, it's not the worst solution. You can get Doom 2016 for $5. This is just Xbox. I mean, like, you could also probably do the same for PlayStation as well. It depends on... Let me look up PlayStation. Let me just look up PlayStation. Pre-owned PlayStation games. Well, let's not count these games because these are basically newer titles. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PlayStation 5 pre-owned is $19. Red Dead Redemption 2, you can get it for $19. This is the crazy thing is, like, Xbox, well, obviously Xbox One is an older console, so it's going to be cheaper by default. But you can even get Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales standard for PlayStation 5 for $13 because this is pre-owned. Dude, it's insane. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Like Madden 25, that just came out not too long ago. So yeah, I'm not really counting PlayStation 5 because some of these games are still newer. I mean, Marvel's Avengers, I don't even know if that game is even functional anymore, so but you can get it for $10. Yeah, Xbox One prices are insanely cheap for pre-owned. Helldivers is only like $4 cheaper. Actually, no, that's $3 cheaper, which is fine. Expedition 33, I think that's... No, I'm pretty sure that's the right price. Was it $50? Or am I mistaken? Red Dead Redemption 1. Or, you know, there's also another solution that I can use. If you're not a console gamer or you also play PC, you're in luck. Let me see. Let's go over to the Steam side of things. Let's go over to Steam. You just click on Store. Hey, look at this shit. You'll be bombarded with a bunch. Like, look, the Steam Autumn Sale is going on right now till October 6th at 10 a.m. Yeah. So you've essentially got a week to figure this out. And I shit you not, Steam sales are dangerously good. They are insanely good. Only for the simple fact that some of these prices are actually crazy. Don't Starve Together is a $14 game. It went down 66%. So now it's $5.09. Phenomenal game. I used to play this game years ago. I haven't played it in a long time, but I would, you know, if I really wanted to rebuy it, I could now because it's $5. No Man's Sky, $23.99. Subnautica, $9. What is this? Drive Beyond Horizons. I actually have never heard of this game until just now. But it's $18. Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered. Overwhelmingly positive reviews, a $60 game. It's on sale for $30. You can't beat that, right? Can't beat that. Outer Wilds, $15. Horizon Forbidden West, $35. That's actually an insanely good deal. Holy shit. The crazy thing is, even for games that you already own, the DLC itself goes on sale too. Downtrail, this is Final Fantasy XIV. The Edge of Fate for Destiny 2 is now $23. If you even play Destiny, of course. Sims went down a couple bucks. The Final Shape for Destiny 2, there's a lot of that. I mean, I already own all the Risk of Rain 2 DLC. But Seekers of the Storm is now $9, and so is Survivors of the Void. Phenomenal DLC, by the way. If anyone has not played Risk of Rain 2, please play that. That game is so freaking good. I love that game. Throne of Liberty, Dead by Daylight, Wesker, and I forget the name of that villain. I haven't played a Resident Evil game in a while. But yeah, just like look at this shit, bro. Like look at this. Pre-purchase. RimWorld, this is all DLC, so I don't have to really like look into this one. This is just all DLC. Recommended based on the games you play. Monster Hunter Wilds is now $49. It's a $70 game. $70 game, but yeah, here it is now, $49. That's a pretty good deal. It Takes Two, $10. Inscription, $8 peak. The game went down literally $1. That's crazy. Monster Hunter Rise, another pretty good Monster Hunter game, man. If I had the money, I would take advantage of these right now. I'd buy these games for sure. I want to get into the Monster Hunter games, but it's one of those where I'm like, I have to like probably play it with friends. They even have a selection, like even if you don't have a PC. I mean, you have a PC, but it's not that great. But if you have a Steam Deck, they have its own selection. Top played in Steam games. These are the games that always top the monthly charts of Steam Deck. And these sales get crazy. Look at this shit. Look at this. Hades 2, brand new game, $30. It's Steam Deck verified. Hollow Knight for $15. Hollow Knight Silksong, I have that game too. Stardew Valley. Hades is now $6. I might cop Hades 1 before I play Hades 2. Though I heard Hades 2 was better, but I'm not entirely sure just yet, but we'll see. Diablo 4 is now on sale for $22.49. Balatro, incredible game, by the way. That game is actually a lot of fun. Roguelike poker card game. What's not to love? $13.49, even though it's already $15. It's hella cheap. Brotato, Slay the Spire, Sonic Racing Cross World. I need to get this game, but I'm not ready to pay $70 yet. I'm not there yet. Red Dead Redemption 2, $15 right now on Steam. Helldivers 1's on sale. Yeah, there is a lot of games on sale. So it's like you're really getting a bang for your buck, dude. Like the PC gaming is just where it's at sometimes. And you want to know something that's also about PC gaming? Playing online is free. Pause the music. Pause the music. I'm going to say something that might be a little controversial. The online is free. The online is free. Every game that I was playing on my Xbox, I can play on PC completely for free after purchasing the game. And I don't need to pay a monthly subscription to play online. Why wouldn't you get a Steam Deck? Why wouldn't you? Or more importantly, why wouldn't you just get yourself a decent gaming PC? You don't have to play the newest modern titles. No, you don't have to do that. You can just get a decent PC, maybe about $500-$600 PC. You can play like decent PC games from like before 2020 or maybe pre-2010, stuff like that. You have options, You got options, There is things that you can do to make this better. And yeah, I'm just after the whole situation with Xbox, I've learned that PC gaming is just gonna be the way. Or if you want a cheaper alternative, Xbox One is a pretty cheap alternative too. I will say that. Xbox One by far is probably your cheapest alternative. Definitely Xbox One games. I cannot believe we are still getting Xbox One games, which is, I mean, PlayStation 4 is just now getting Marvel Rivals, which just once again tells me that, yeah, this generation is still not going to go anywhere anytime soon. Apparently, they are going to stop support for the PlayStation 4 real soon, which, in my opinion, they should have done it a while ago. But this is not a rare thing for them to do. This is actually very common because they did this with the PlayStation 2 when the PlayStation 3 was coming out. They supported the PlayStation 2. Let's see. The last PS2 game ever made. Pro Evolution Soccer 2014. November 2013, Sony had announced the discontinuation of the PlayStation 2 worldwide in January 2013, making the release of the game notable event during the month of PlayStation 4. Sony officially discontinued the PlayStation 2 in 2013. The release of Pro Evolution Soccer 2014 occurred as the same month as the launch of the next generation PlayStation 4, giving the PlayStation 2 a notably long lifespan. Was released in some time. Yeah, so this was technically the last game to come out for the PlayStation 2. A game that came out in 2014. That's just an insane concept to me. That's insane. But see, this is where this falls flat because it's still showing me Xbox Series X on these. Like you, so it's like, yeah, Modern Warfare 3, it does have an Xbox One, but it's also the cross-gen bundle, so you get it with Xbox Series X and S. So I wouldn't really count these. I wouldn't really count these. Even Halo Infinite, $60. But Halo Infinite is free to play, so I don't know. The point is, people, I'm just like, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I mean, pre-owned Xbox One is probably gonna have to be the move. I hate saying that because it's not all too bad with the Xbox One. It's not all dark and gloom. Like you can actually get pretty decent games, like games that I would argue, like, games that are even still relevant to this day, like the Master Chief Collection. People are still playing that. You can get it for $25. You can get the physical copy and you can keep playing it, even if like the server shut down or whatever. It's just like, dude, you know what? Also, here's what I'm also going to say. Let me go back to the main screen. Xbox, is there retro gaming? Okay, find retro video games, because I know GameStop's doing this shit now, which is fine. It's fine. Xbox 360. Here's the thing. Also, these games are also backwards compatible with the Xbox Series X. I mean, I'm not sure about the S because it doesn't have a disc tray, but you could also do this with the Xbox One. All the original Black Ops games, they're backwards compatible with the Xbox Series X and the Xbox One. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, I don't think so. Backwards compatible, if I can spell, of course. Compatible. I think compatible. There we go. Shit. Xbox 360 games on Series X. There we go. Man, I don't know why that was so hard for me to type. You can go to the Xbox website. You can go there and you can look. There's like a whole list of games that they've made backwards compatible. Sorry, I'm just now realizing the music was not turned on. There we go. All right, music's back on. Okay, so here we go. There is browse games, see excluded games. I'm pretty sure this means like games that are not supported, right? Playing original Xbox games, playing Xbox 360, backwards compatibility game library. Here we go. I'm pretty sure this will show it, yeah? This has to be like a whole list. Okay, well, obviously these games are going to work because these are newer Xbox One titles. I'm talking about games. All right, Xbox once again failing me as usual. All 360 games backwards compatible on Series X. Did Reddit come to the rescue? No, not all games are compatible. Here's a list. Okay, I guess this is the official list. Okay, so fuck it. We'll just go down the list. Genre, Xbox 360. Okay, here we go. Okay, it was right here on the side. Okay, that actually helps me out a lot. Thank you. So, okay, here's another solution that you could do for Xbox. If you're gonna stick to Xbox and keep your subscription, that's fine. But the thing is, you could just do the basic, right? You could just do the basic, and on top of that, you'll actually be saving money. Sorry. Yeah, so these are all the games that are backwards compatible with the Series X and the Xbox One. Gears of War, well, all the original Gears of War games are backwards compatible. All of them are, so you don't have to worry about that. The original Call of Duty games, even though these games have some hacker problems, I would say, yeah, they're still playable, but they're way more better to play on Xbox than they are on PlayStation because the hacker situation never got fixed on PlayStation compared to like where, at least on Xbox, they made an effort. They made somewhat of an effort to try and fix it. And they fixed the servers too, to an extent. So it's not perfect, but it's enough. It's not perfect, but it's enough. But yeah, you can see this too. Like look at all these games that are backwards compatible. There's like a huge list of games here. Yeah, the Fable games, Resident Evil. I wouldn't recommend this game because it's actually shit. But it's there if you want to play it. Lost Planet 2, Gears of War 3, both the Lost Planet games, like all three of the Lost Planet game actually. Fallout 3, Fable 2, Call of Juarez, Ninja Gaiden 2, the Silent Hill HD collection. Even though I would argue that's the worst way to play those games, to be honest. Call of Duty 3, Portal, Tomb Raider Anniversary, Splinter Cell Blacklist. Yeah, you could still get 360 games and you could still play them, right? Like, look at this. Oh, I didn't mean to cancel that shit. Where's the list? There we go. All right, let's go back to 360. $5. Yeah, it's just like, look, you could get, you can get the whole Xbox 360 collection for Black Ops for $30. That's not bad. You can even get Halo 3 ODST for $8. Minecraft Xbox 360 edition, which is probably one of my favorite versions of Minecraft to play, by the way. I absolutely adore that version of Minecraft. It's also backwards compatible, so that's even better. Need for Speed Most Wanted, Batman Arkham Origins, the Xbox 360 version. The orange box, which I have that. It's such a good deal to this day. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. Lord of the Rings Conquest. Okay, I'm going to say something about this game real fast. If anybody has not played Lord of the Rings Conquest, please do yourself a favor and play that game. That game is phenomenal. It's literally Star Wars Battlefront, but with a Lord of the Rings coat of paint. If that does not sound like the coolest thing ever, then I don't know what to tell you. This game is amazing. I would highly advise people to play this, please. That game is so cool. I need to get another copy of that game, or I need to see if it's on PC, actually. Is it Lord of the Rings Conquest? It's not. Is it on GOG? Oh, if it's on GOG, I'm going to cop that shit quickly. If it's on GOG, holy shit. Diablo. Wait a minute. What is this? Hawk. Oh, wait. Hold on a minute. Where is it? How do I search this up? Lord of the Rings Conquest. No. Is it actually? Is it actually on here? No way. No, 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 no. No way. No way. Is it actually on here? Please tell me. No. I think it's on here, man. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Discover. Okay. I should also mention, too, while I'm at it. Okay, if you don't have Steam, or, I don't know why you wouldn't have Steam, but if you also use GOG, like Good Old Games, look at this. $5, SWAT 4, Prince of Persia, $2. SWAT Elite Force, you can get that completely for free. These are like GOG, like GOG is more for like older games. So you're gonna see a lot of older games on here, but because that's what GOG is mainly meant for. It's meant for like maybe it also has newer titles on it too, but it also is really good at keeping older games alive. It's really good at that. That's all I will say. It's really good at that too. A lot of these older titles are getting their DRM removed and they're able to be put out. Like, look, GOG Preservation Program. I wish I could show more. Time is erasing the games that shaped you, forgotten, incompatible, unplayable. Games that are in the program 231, average rating 4.2 out of 5, game improvements 1194. They're taking old games and preserving them. Like you can literally see all the games here that they are preserving. This is a beautiful thing. I love this. The GOG preservation program ensures classic games remain playable on modern systems even after their developers stop supporting them. By maintaining these iconic titles, GOG helps you protect and relive the memories that shaped you, DRM free and with dedicated tech support. Clap it up, clap it up. And like, look, they have all these titles here. Even if it's games that you've never even heard of before, the fact that like literally they are going out of their way to preserve these old games, it's like, yeah, some of these games I have never even heard of. But the fact that like even the Mortal Kombat trilogy, you can get that for $7 right now. Even when the sale's over, you can still get it for $10. That is a deal, bro. $2 right now for Rise of the Tomb Raider is also $2 on Steam as well. Please. Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition now $7.92. It's a $39 game. The original Castlevania, the Konami Collector Series, Castlevania and Contra. Holy shit. Man, there was like the last time I checked there was like way more games on here now. Even Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition and even the Devil May Cry HD Collection. You can get these for like I think like maybe $23, right? It's freaking crazy. Unless I probably did the math wrong, knowing me. Yeah, and look at this. Diablo plus Hellfire. See what we improved. Fix our regression with unresponsive shift key preventions. Look, there's literal hot fixes and patches that they are just putting into these games. Games that are like 20, 30 years old, man. This is insane. Yeah, no, man. It's just there. I'm seeing a lot of people talk about that. Yeah, video games are becoming it's becoming like a rich man's hobby, which I'm like, I just don't think that's entirely true. You could still get enjoyment out of video games without breaking the bank. And so I feel like that's why I kind of why I started this stream in the first place was to be like, okay, yeah, Xbox is getting ridiculously expensive. So is modern titles. Games are already up to $70, and now Nintendo is releasing $80 to $90 games, even with a physical copy that's not even a physical copy. It's a freaking game key that has the code. So even if you have the cartridge, it still doesn't do shit to the game, which in my opinion is so stupid. It's just that is just going to kill game preservation, and on top of that, it's just going to cause a massive hiccup when they decide that, hey, we're done with the Switch 2. We don't want to support it no more. We're going to shut down the eShop. It's just going to be a fucking mess. That's literally all I can say is just like, yeah, that is just going to be a mess by the time that console generation is over. But I can't, I just can't get behind what they're doing, right? The point is, it's like Microsoft has gone way too far. Okay, like the price hikes was already asking a lot. It was already insane. But now Game Pass being $30 and now they spread it into tiers. I'm like, dude, PlayStation, I don't think PlayStation Plus is all that great. Because like, granted, you're getting some pretty good titles in there, but there's still some titles in there I would argue that are still missing. I'm like, dude, where? I mean, they're just now adding Sly Cooper, but that should have been a staple when that thing got released. The Jack and Daxter games have been on there and ported so many times, which I appreciate them doing that because that just tells me they haven't forgotten about Jack and Daxter. I adore that series. I have the entire collection on PS4, and I have the whole collection on PlayStation 3. I have Jack 2 on my PS2. I'm still trying to find the Precursor Legacy in Jack 3 and Jack, etc., etc. The point is, I love the Jack and Daxter franchise. I love this series, right? That's what I'm trying to get out of this. But it's, I don't know. Like PlayStation Plus is not a bad deal, but at the same time, it's like it could be better. You know what I'm saying? It could be better. That's all I'm trying to say. But it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, oh, you know what? I will say this too. I will also say this. The base Steam Deck right now just had a price decrease. It just dropped in price. Look at this. Even the LCD Steam Deck is still pretty good, right? I just wanted the fancier. I wanted the OLED screen, so that's why I paid for the 549 one. The 319 one is still really good. It's still really good, you know? Like, look at this. You can literally compensate this price over an original Switch 1. Right? Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Switch 1 price. I can't type. I hate this keyboard. If you get a refurbished Nintendo Switch, you can get it for $200. But let's just say if you don't want to get it, like, look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. The Nintendo Switch is now $340. So get this. The base Steam Deck is now 300. No. I'm doing the math wrong. I'm doing the math horribly wrong. It's 340. Yeah, the base Steam Deck is now cheaper compared to the original Switch. Praxis, what's up? What's good, bro? What's good? I can't wrap my head around this, dude. This is insane. The base Steam Deck, which I would argue is still really good for your buck. Please, the base Steam Deck is still really good. I don't care what nobody says. The only difference is, like, this can go up to 90 hertz. This can do 60 hertz. This one has a little bit of a better battery life, but I would argue they're kind of about the same. And, yeah. But no, the base Steam Deck, I just wanted the OLED screen because I really like the OLED. What's good, Praxis? What's up, bro? What's good, man? But yeah, like, look at this. This is a crazy concept to me. Granted, the Switch 1 is 8 years old now, right? Just, like, look at these prices. Like, look at this. $400 for the Switch OLED, right? $400 for that now. The Switch Lite is $30 extra now. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Switch 2 accessories. Switch 2, the dock for the Switch 2 is $125 when it was $5 cheaper. Dude, I'm like, oh my god, why is everything getting so expensive? Oh my god, this is just so fucking bogus, man. This is ridiculous. I'm like, oh my god, this is fucking crazy. You're even, like, just, at this point, you're better off, like, if you still want to play PC gaming on the go. Plus, not only that, like, $319 for one simple purchase of a Steam Deck, like the LCD Steam Deck. I mean, yeah, you're limited on space. Like, 256 gigs is kind of low, but I would argue so is 512 gigs. But you also got to take into consideration that these are handheld mobile PCs. That's exactly what these things are. They're just mobile PCs, like, or they're handheld PCs. So, yeah, I mean, you know, trying to shove like maybe a terabyte in these things is going to be hard. But the OLED, like this model, does, right? Exclusive startup moving. There's like one extra couple things that you can do with the 1 terabyte. I have the 512 gigabyte OLED. I thought $649 was asking like quite a lot, so I just did not do that. But back to what I was saying, like even if you do the base version of the Steam Deck, 256 gigs, you can literally put emulators on this thing. You can play PS2, PS3. I kind of struggled to run on my OLED model. You got your entire Steam library. You can put emulators on this thing. It's like, yeah, dude, this is a freaking good deal. $319 for one purchase of a Steam Deck, and you are free to do whatever the hell you want with it. I love that idea. That's perfect. 60 hertz refresh rate, that's literally all you need for a screen, right? If they want to make that the industry standard, that's perfectly fine. Or if you want to spend a little extra and get the OLED and get a 90 hertz screen, go for it. But it's like, I'm mostly just doing this in comparison, like if you're trying to save money as a gamer, you know, especially since the Xbox prices are just getting absolutely cooked right now. Fortnite? Yeah, I'm gonna play Fortnite later. I've actually been playing Fortnite again. I mean, well, technically I never did stop playing the game. I just took a long break from it. So I was like, yeah, I never stopped playing the game. I already have it reinstalled and everything on PC, and I'm gonna play it here in a little bit. But there was other important matters in hand. Anyway, there is a Praxis. If you're just tuning in, right? So like, are you not aware? Like, have you kept up with like anything Xbox price wise or anything like that? Let's see. No, I haven't. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and give you the rundown once again. So, Xbox just announced today they are not only doing a price increase, like they're doing 3 separate tiers for like how you want to do pricing or how you want to do Game Pass. Well, technically there's 4 now because PC Game Pass is still a thing. But this is where it gets shitty, because if you look at Twitter, you'll see that this is not a good idea. So when Game Pass launched in 2017, it was $15, right? It was $15 when it first launched back in 2017, and it was a freaking good deal, right? So let me go over the title. Microsoft announced on October 1st, 2025, a revamp of the Xbox Game Pass, introducing 3 tiers now. Essential is $9.99 for basic access. Premium is $14.99 a month for expanded games with, keep this in mind, without day one releases. Without. So basically what this is like, you'll get the day one releases, like you'll get those games later. You'll get access to those day one releases later down the line, whenever Xbox decides that, yeah, we want to release it to this tier. And now, last but not least, I mean, you still get access to cloud gaming, EA Play, Ubisoft Classic, or Ubisoft Plus, Classics, and Fortnite Crew. The 50% increase from $19.99 applies to the Ultimate tier, which now offers enhanced streaming up to 1440p and 48 new day one games, including Hogwarts Legacy. The changes triggered immediate backlash, with gamers flooding the subscription cancellation page and overloading Microsoft's website, leading to widespread reports of errors and successful cancellations via alternative method. So people are fucking pissed. People are pissed, right? Yes, this is actually fucking dumb. Fortnite Crew and EA Play. I mean, EA Play was already on Game Pass, so that's nothing new. So, but the fact that like now they decided to go out of their way, not only add Fortnite Crew starting next month, but now we have Ubisoft Plus, and there's some like classics in there. But if you take a look at this post, look at this. The website to cancel Xbox Game Pass subscriptions has overloaded. This was like literally at noon today. This is after the news that the ultimate subscription would be increased to $30 a month. Someone made a post. Someone made a reply to this. How to cancel your Game Pass. How to cancel. Yeah, look at this shit. This is so stupid. Yeah, like look at this shit. Literally, he made a whole tutorial on how to cancel your Game Pass, bro. This is crazy. And it's not even the crazy part. You want to know what's going to get even more crazier? Console players have to pay $30 a month if they want all of the benefits of Game Pass Ultimate. They have to pay $30. But this is where it gets insane. PC Game Pass is now cheaper than the fucking Ultimate Edition of Xbox Game Pass on console. So essentially what this means right here is that PC is now getting first class in a console-based subscription service that it was originally. Xbox is $30 fucking a month. But like, look at this. For PC players on Game Pass, there is still a PC-only Game Pass option that includes all Xbox titles day one, including Call of Duty, for $16.49 a month. Hundreds of PC games, new games on day one, including new Xbox published games and third-party games. Earn up to $50 a year in the store with rewards. Benefits like League of Legends and Call of Duty Warzone includes EA Play. Okay, so you don't get everything, but this is still a pretty insane deal. Because it just looks like to me that like PC Game Pass is not changing at all. And then this comment right here actually really made a really good point. So they're treating Xbox Game Pass members on PC at first class or as first class players and console second. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's essentially what this is. It's fucking crazy. Why would they do this? You know, a lot of people could say it might have something to do with tariffs. It might have something to do with inflation. Nobody really knows. A lot of us are just thinking like it's just Microsoft just being Microsoft. I'm trying not to make it political or anything. Like maybe the tariffs might have something to do with it. I don't know. I'm not educated enough on that to talk about it. So, but this is where the fucking backlash already is getting ridiculous, because not only are they increasing the price of Game Pass itself, console prices have already gone up. They've gone up twice. They've gone up twice. So Microsoft trying to just go back to PC? Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Look at this shit. This is all from 2025, by the way. This is all in one fucking year. This is all in 1 year, by the way. We've had 2 price increases to these consoles, right? We've had 2. I'm assuming this is the first price increase and then this is the second. I'm not sure what this chart is, but this is like where it stands right now, where these consoles are going to be. The base Series S, the little white Series S Xbox, right? 512 gigabytes. It's now $400. $800 for limited edition. Yeah, if you want the 2 terabyte Galaxy, ooh, fancy Xbox Series X, cough up $800, stupid. Yeah, have fun. Like, oh, you have a car payment to pay. You have a car payment to make. Oh, you got rent. You got groceries. You got to put gas in your car too. Nah, tough shit. Just fucking cough up $800. Walk to work. Live in a cardboard box. Fuck it. I wanted that one. I wanted that one. Bro, this is something I can't get behind. I can't at all. And then, of course, you know, this is the tiers. Almost $1,000 for a fucking console. Yeah, dude, you're just better off getting a PC at that point, you know? You're just better off getting a PC or just a Steam Deck. You know, just to play games that you bought, you own, you can mod them to your own free will. It's just, and then, like, look at this. Here's the tiers, the 3 new tiers that they added. Essential is 50 plus games available. They have decreased this a lot, by the way. 50 games now playable on PC, console, and cloud. Look at the difference. Like, look at this. In-game benefits, including for Riot Games, online console multiplayer, earn up to $25 a year in the store with rewards. Oh boy. Whereas Ultimate, you can earn up to $100 a year in the store with rewards. This is ridiculous. New published games within a year of launch. If you want to cough up a few extra dollars, you're not getting new Xbox releases day one. You're not getting them anymore. If you're just going down to premium. Within a year of launch. But if you go over here to Ultimate, 75 plus day one games a year, including all Xbox published games day one. This is the dumbest fucking decision they could have ever made in their lives. I am baffled by what I'm seeing. If we go to Xbox, if we go to Xbox Game Pass's post, yeah, they are getting absolutely flamed. I'm not sure if these are the... This is an older post, so I'm just gonna do this one. I'm just gonna show you the replies. They're showing off everything. 3 updated Xbox Game Pass plans. I'm just gonna unsubbing right now. Yeah, I already canceled my subscription, dude. I already canceled it. And I might just go back and do the basic. Where is it? I might just do the essential, which is only $10 a month. I still use my Xbox because my girlfriend and I play video games together. But I'm just going to go buy the physical copies of those games that I play and get them for way cheaper on pre-owned. I could just do that. It's way cheaper. Right? It's way cheaper. But you come down to the replies. They're getting absolutely ratioed right now. Like, look at this. Everyone disliked that. Your gaming is about to get even more expensive. Yeah, they fixed it for you. So with basic, I'll still get some Xbox games or no? Yeah, you'll still get some. According to that chart. Yeah, you will still get some Xbox games. You'll still... I think it's like 50 compared to like where it's like there's like hundreds on the Ultimate. In what world can anyone spin this as a positive story? And like, here we go. This is a funny meme that I love. 2017, this Game Pass is pretty good. It was $15 when it launched. It was $15 when it first came out in 2017. It was $15 a month. I don't need you anymore, pal. Like, yeah, I don't have to pirate games anymore. 2025, $30? Hello, old friend. Oh, yeah. It's like, yeah, we love piracy in this chat. We love piracy, baby. Actually, you made it worse. The price increase for Ultimate is insane, and the extra stuff you added, I don't care about. Yeah, exactly. It's like, no one asked for this stuff. You know? It's like, dude, nobody asked for this stuff. Game Pass did the highest ever revenue of $5 billion. This is the crazy thing, too, is like Xbox Game Pass was already doing good. It made $5 billion. It was making Microsoft fucking bank, right? It was making them money. Like, you got an Xbox, you even got a base Xbox One. You could still do this, right? You could get a base Xbox One, sign up for the Game Pass, and you still have access to all those games that come out, right? It was making them a fuck ton of money. Like, Microsoft, yeah, let's just make it higher. It's all about money, dude. Yeah, I know. I know it's all about money now, but goddamn, this is so sad, man. It's just so freaking sad to see. Responded to the journalist questions about the profitability of the Game Pass business. In the previous fiscal years, Xbox Game Pass recorded its high ever revenue of $5 billion. It is a profitable business, and with more creators joining Xbox Game Pass and receiving increased payments, we believe it is also a good business for creators. No, it is not. No, it's not, dude. Xbox Game Pass has always been a good system based on the tiers that you pay for. Like, if you want to just do like the bare minimum, you know, just play your games online still and just do that, you can. But if you wanted all those extra benefits, you just didn't have to worry about going to the store, buying a pre-owned copy, or maybe just find a cheap copy of a game that you want to play. you don't have to worry about that anymore because it was on Game Pass and it was affordable. Why the fuck would they do this, though? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, which is why everyone is just giving them understandable criticisms and backlash. And then, like, yeah, people, like, bye, Felicia, subscription cancel, subscription cancel, subscription cancel, cancel Game Pass. This one canceled their Game Pass. Canceled, 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 canceled. Oh, my God. PSN finna pop off. The crazy thing is, like, now PS Plus is cheaper. It's, if you were to keep doing this, right, it's $360 a year if you do a 12-month subscription payment plan to Xbox Ultimate Game Pass. It's $360 a year, whereas a PlayStation's 12-month subscription plan for the premium, like their highest tier that they have, it's $158 a year. So it's almost $300. No, I'm doing the math wrong. I think it's like 130, something like that. But either way, it's hella cheaper now to just go to PlayStation. PS4 is still getting supported. You can get a base PS4 and you could still get all those amazing benefits on it too. I can't put this into words. Xbox really is on self-destruct mode. They really are, man. This is just fucking crazy. I know I've already had my crash out off stream, but now that I'm just going through this again, and I'm looking at this, I'm like, dude, I'm fucking crashing out again. Because this is just so fucking dumb. Yeah, subscription cancel. Not happening, canceling mine when I get home tonight, as well as my siblings' Game Pass too. Adding Fortnite crew to increase the price. Members, remember when Xbox Gold was $60 a year? So basically, prices go up, and if the player has been an Ubisoft customer for over a decade and already bought all of them, it doesn't care about Fortnite, cloud, or PC gaming. We are just so SOL. Good times. At $30, you might as well buy the games you're thinking about, because if you don't finish it in 2 months, you're losing money. Just unsubscribe. Yeah, exactly. And it also doesn't help. The thing that is also really annoying about Game Pass Ultimate is that they will take games off the program. Like if you're, let's say Hollow Knight Silksong, for example, right? They put Hollow Knight Silksong on Game Pass. You didn't buy the game. You just got it on Game Pass because it came out day one, right? Let's just say they take Hollow Knight Silksong off Game Pass. You're screwed. Like now you have to buy the game to keep playing it. They'll rotate games out, which is not a bad idea, but also at the same time, if you're in the process of playing that game, and you have Game Pass, you can no longer play that game. Now, once it's off Game Pass, you have to buy the game now. So you're just better off buying the game. Silksong is $20. Go buy the game. It's a great game. Go play it. It's $20. Right? I would argue it's like Silksong is $20. Just go buy it that way, dude. Can't unlike this news enough. No, I agree. This is insanity. This is an insult. This is an insult. It is an insult, man. It's stupid. Nasty work. Like, look at this shit. New Xbox published games within a year of launch, even if you're paying for the premium. The basic tier, I would understand. You're paying for like the bare minimum. I would understand that. Premium, you're paying an extra few dollars and you're still not getting day one releases. How to cancel on PC? You just go to Microsoft.com. I'm not going to show it on stream because it will show my information and I don't want that. But you go to Xbox's website, or I think it's Microsoft, and then you go down to your profile, like your account settings, and then you go to your subscriptions and you just manage it and you can cancel it from there. So there's that. Do I need to cancel Fortnite crew to be doable to be double charged, or will the automatic? That's the thing. Is like the crazy concept to me is like, look, Fortnite crew, you can literally just boot up the game now and play it. You can buy Fortnite crew in the game. It's a subscription service that Fortnite has. So like, essentially, if you already have Fortnite crew and you have Game Pass Ultimate, are you technically getting double charged for Fortnite crew? I didn't even think of that. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. That's actually a good question. I would never would have thought of that. Oh my god, bro, that actually makes a lot of sense. Dudes, I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like I've got you things. Hey, no problem. I feel like I've said everything that I need to say. You know what I mean? I feel like I've said everything that needs to be said. You know? This sucks. This actually sucks. I just don't know. I don't know what else to say. As like I said, I already had my crash out off stream. But like now that I'm going through this again on stream, I'm like, bro, the fact that like this is actually real, and Microsoft themselves thinks this is a good idea. With the fourth option, cancel. Yeah, my Game Pass is already canceled, dude. It's already canceled, and I don't think I'm gonna renew it. I don't think so. It's like I said, I might just do the basic tier. I might just do the essential tier and just pay the $10 so I can continue playing online. But even then, I'm still at a point where I'm like, you know what? This is fucking stupid. Why am I still paying a like a fee to play online when PC gaming has been doing it for free for years? It's like I can literally play Fortnite. Any game that I have on Xbox, I can literally play it on PC right now for free. Like, I've already made the purchase. I've already bought the game. I bought the game. I bought everything that I need on Steam. I can just boot the game up, and it works perfectly fine. No subscription. None of that stupid bullshit of like, oh, I have to pay a monthly fee to play on Xbox Live. It's just such a scam, dude. You know, the crazy concept is like PlayStation 3's online was completely free. That was the one benefit that Sony had over PlayStation in that era of console gaming, was the PlayStation 3. You could play the same game, like Call of Duty 4, for example. You could play the same game. You could play the same game on the PlayStation 3 completely for free online. You still can to this day. You still can. It's a freaking crazy concept to me. It's crazy. You know, it's wild to me that this is where gaming is at right now. It's unfortunate, but a lot of people are just going to have to cough up money and probably just do a PC. You know? I would argue that a lot of people are just going to have to do it, right? I don't know, man. But it's like I said, my Game Pass is already canceled. It's going to be canceled for now. Probably maybe next week or something like that. Like when my next paycheck rolls in, I'll renew it. But and then when it comes to PSN, as of right now, I switched my subscription service to the basic, the essential tier, to where I can still play online on my PlayStation, because there is some games that I prefer to play on PlayStation over my PC, of course. But now I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, that might change again. I might just stick to my PC. I'm like, I'm probably just going to stick with my PC. Unfortunately. I mean, it's not unfortunate because PC gaming is just the better alternative, all in all. Like, through and through, it's just the better alternative. Because PC gaming, like PCs, you just get so much more out of them. You can play emulators, you can play ROMs. I mean, yes, ROMs are technically illegal because you're downloading an ISO file off the internet. That's where the legality of emulators and shit kicks in. But if you know how to back up your ISO files from your own disk and put it on your computer, it's not illegal. You know, the legality is a little. The only legality, technically illegal part of emulators is like trying to download the ISO files. Emulators themselves are not illegal. They're not. They're perfectly legal. But according to Nintendo, they don't give a shit, and they still find them illegal, even though it has been proven in a court of law that emulation is not illegal. I don't know, I can go on forever about that too, because once again, a dog shit company after dog shit company, which is ironic of me to say because I'm literally playing Super Mario RPG OST music in the background. One of my favorite games of all time, and it's a Nintendo game, but at the same time, I fucking can't stand Nintendo either. I'm like, I can't stand Nintendo either, dude. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just boycott games and start reading books. Fuck it. Just start reading books. You know, just fuck video games. Just play. Start reading books. Go outside more. Stop giving these companies money. I don't know, bro. It's fucking crazy to me. my cousin, who's in the chat right now, he canceled his subscription too. If the camera will focus, of course. I can't get it to focus. Hold on. But I think you get the idea. Yeah, his subscription's canceled. Which normally I would never advocate to people to cancel their subscriptions. But the thing is, people are understanding that, yeah, this is anti-consumer as fuck. They saw Game Pass was doing really well, and they said, fuck it, let's just make it more expensive. It's sad, bro. It's fucking sad. It's getting people to talk about it for sure. Like, yeah, no, absolutely. People are going to be talking about it. People are pissed, as they should be, because this is just a waste of time. It's like, dude, gaming is just getting too expensive for this. Like, consoles are already getting pretty ridiculous. The Switch 2 being $449, or I'm sorry, but if you also want to get Mario Kart World with it, it's $500. And I think the bundle for Mario Kart World did better, because I can't find base Switch 2s anywhere. The problem was, I was so excited. I was so fucking excited for the Switch 2. I actually was so excited to see what Nintendo was going to do with upgraded hardware, games now being able to run at 1440p, 60 frames per second. I think it was 120. But it's just like, I was so excited. I was like, Nintendo, it looked like Nintendo was finally catching up to the competition. It was going to be an affordable console too. $449. Fucking $49. And just seeing the $80 price tags on the games, and then $90 for the physical copies being $90, but it's just a freaking download thing for the game. This is the thing that I also need to understand. It's just like, what the fuck is up with, what's the point of putting a disc in if I still have to install the games? What's the fucking point? I miss the days where we could just pop a disc into the console and it just plays. The PS3 and Xbox 360, yeah, they had their games like where they had to do that. They had to download. Okay, that was fine. At the time, 360 and PlayStation 3 games were getting bigger at that time. So I was like, certain games I understand. But what is the fucking point? What is the point of me getting the physical copy of the game, right? Getting the physical copy of the game. I still have to put it in the disc tray, and I still have to fucking download the game. What is the fucking point? Can Can anybody explain that to me? Xbox 360, dude. I'm just about to say fuck it and just go back to the PlayStation 3. Fuck it. It's just like, look, the PlayStation 3. Some of the servers still work on there. Um, some servers were brought back through custom DNS, which is absolutely cool. You could even still play PlayStation 2 online to this day. There may not be a shit ton of people doing it, but there is active communities on those games on PlayStation 2. You can still do it. So it's like, it's possible. Even like crossplay is a thing. Like people could play on actual PlayStation 2 hardware, but they could also play with people who are playing on the PlayStation 2 emulator on PC. Crossplay was implemented on emulators. Phantasy Star Online. Now this is another game that I absolutely adore. Right? For crying out loud. I have a poster of it right there. I have a hoodie of it in my car. I have a shirt of the game. I adore this game, by the way. I love it. Phantasy Star Online crossplay. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Dreamcast, GameCube, PC private servers, and original Xbox can all play together. Look at this. It doesn't matter what system you are on. Look at this. Got one guy playing on Dreamcast.
Online lobby. You can see all of us games that no longer have official service. I think I got it right, guys?
Custom DNS servers, man. Custom DNS servers is crazy. Basically, if your game had a custom DNS server, your game could practically live on forever. You would never have to worry about the game dying. Phantasy Star Online, probably one of the basically one of the first console MMOs out there to ever come out. It's incredible that this is a thing. It's a beautiful thing, man. I absolutely love it. The crazy thing is, like, yeah, there is a post. Like, they were making posts about Phantasy Star Online. A merch lineup that I paid a shit ton of money for was a thing, and it was actually official merch lineups from Sega themselves. PSO remaster. People do have a good point. You know, if you just play the private server of Phantasy Star Online, it technically is a remaster or / a remake because they added so much shit to that. Like, and they're still adding custom content to the game, which is so cool. I don't know. An official remake of Phantasy Star Online would actually be so freaking cool. Phantasy Star Online 2, unfortunately, just does not hit for me. Half the time, I can't even tell what's going on in that game. I can't even tell. I don't know. It sucks because it's like I would prefer. I mean, I like playing on the private servers. Don't get me wrong, which I still do. I have it on my Steam Deck. I have it on here. I was like, oh yeah, I love Phantasy Star Online, but I don't know, man. I don't know. 2025, man. It's been an interesting year for video games, to say the least. We got some pretty cool games come out, but man, have we had some like really bad news come up as of late. And this Xbox Game Pass price increase is no different and no exception. So, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I feel like, what else do I do now? I know I'm probably not gonna hop on Fortnite for a little bit longer, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just seeing all this shit, man. It's just making me sad. I'm not paying $30. Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just seeing more and more replies about people canceling their Game Pass and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, no, I agree. I agree. This is just absolutely dumb. What is this post? Look at this. Microsoft's massive price increase on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate slash combined with the just increased again console prices means that the Xbox Series console generation will be remembered primarily for one thing: Microsoft's greed. I canceled today. I never thought I'd end up being a PC gamer, but it looks that way in 2 years or so. It was a good ride with Game Pass Ultimate. It had for 3 years for $60. Canceled today. Being a primarily PC gamer, this has been arguably the best gen in my opinion. LOL. They've given me more value than the other two by a wide margin. I feel for the people that bought a console late though. Those prices are insane. That's the thing. It's like Game Pass is still a really good deal, but like with all these things going into effect, I don't know. The price increases comes in the same month as the Xbox ROG Ally X releases. This thing is also going to be crazy expensive too. If you want the black one, I think this was like what, $1,000, maybe 800. But if you want the base one, I think that's like maybe $500, $600. Just cancel going full Sony. Nintendo will be the second console in the near future. I wouldn't even really go to Nintendo because they're just full of shit too. Just saying, my Xbox One S plays Fortnite perfectly fine. I'll be back once GTA comes out. No. It's sad indeed. Hope they do better. Xbox speed ran from Game Pass to paywall pass. Yeah, pretty much. PC the way to go. Yeah, pretty much. Firing up the OG Xbox today. Yeah. We will continue to sell Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for $20 a month in store online. I mean, you could do that. You could. You could go to GameStop and keep getting the card for $20. But how long is that going to last, though? That's the thing. I don't think they will continue to do it, but how long will it last? That's the thing. I don't know how long it'll last. PlayStation literally did two. No, they only did one price increase. No, they only did one. Once in 2022 and once this year, Xbox in 25 alone increased the price of their consoles twice, and now they're way overpriced compared to the competition. Dog, Xbox is fucking dead. Xbox, I don't know. I feel like this backlash would hopefully be enough for them to consider or reconsider that, yeah. I can't believe GameStop's still in the world. Dude, you know how many times they have almost been gone? The fact that they are still around is crazy. Mofos wasn't buying the console anyway, so console increase is moot. I have no idea what that means. If the demand isn't there and the cost is higher, acting like the tariffs aren't impacting hard work. No, it's like you're right. Maybe the tariffs are playing a factor in this, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's all entirely the tariffs. You know what I mean? I would say tariffs are too confusing for me. Like I'm not entirely educated, but I know that they're just I know for a fact that they're not a good thing to have in the first place. But I don't necessarily think this has all of it compared to tariffs, or tariffs have anything to do with it. But I would also say, like, yeah, that also does play a margin. Leave the multi-billion-dollar company alone. Yeah, exactly. Greed? Nah, just this has got to be bait. That's got to be bait. Just business adapt or get left behind. That has to be bait. Greed and shitty build quality and shitty execs and shitty games and shitty god awful marketing. Fuck Microsoft. I don't know, dude. It's sad seeing all this. Leave the multi-billion-dollar company alone. Cancel. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. The Halo World Championship is sold out. Thank you for everyone who grabbed a ticket. Can't wait to see. I would have loved to gone to that, but I'm like, dude, I can't go all the way to Seattle. Oh, PC Game Pass increased. Oh, that got increased too? Oh my gosh, dude. Look at this shit. Continues to receive day one Game Pass Studios titles, including Call of Duty and Ubisoft Plus Classics. So, once again, PC is just getting the better deal. PC players are once again getting the better deal, which is fine. But at the same time, Game Pass was marketed towards console players, man. It's like, that's so fucking lame. An $11 a month value will be included in Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with access to the Fortnite Battle Pass, 1,000 V-Bucks each month. Let's see what Clobril has anything to say about that. Console players in 2025. Oh my god, dude. Oh, the sad part is this is not wrong. The crazy concept is that this is not wrong either. It's like, yeah, he's not wrong. To summarize, the entire Xbox Game Pass package is now $30 a month. 75 plus day. See, okay, yeah, no. Here's the actual thing. Including all Xbox Game Studios, 400 plus games, library, access across PC, console, PC, handhelds, and cloud, EA Play membership, Ubisoft Plus Classics membership, Fortnite Crew, enhanced. So you mean to tell me you get, well, of course, the boosted Microsoft rewards. You now get enhanced cloud gaming when cloud gaming should already be decent enough as it is when it's still dog shit. Logitech literally made a fucking handheld device strictly for cloud gaming, and cloud gaming is still not even that good. It's still not that good. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing, man? This is so dumb. Like what are we doing? Oh my god, bro. Ubisoft Classics value $15 a month. Joins Game Pass Ultimate, offering like Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, and more. You're not even getting the newest Assassin's Creed with this either. You're not even getting the new Assassin's Creed that came out either. These are already older titles. Hogwarts Legacy is coming to Game Pass Ultimate today. This is upsetting. 3 upgraded Game Pass plans. Ultimate Game Pass 1075 days. Yeah, I know. I've already read this like several thousand times now. Let's see what they're saying. Playable on PC, cloud, and Xbox. Had its own tier before, and it's available in more countries. Fucking crazy, man. Just not in the graphic for some reason. That makes sense. So I have Game Pass PC, and now it costs more than double. Good luck with that. Oh, man. Hell no. Yep, I will still keep Ultimate, but the world, that would unfortunately needs to cut back on spending on non-Game Pass games. That again, that's people's decision if they want to keep the Game Pass Ultimate. $30 a month, though, that is like, in this economy, that is crazy. That's really crazy. I don't even want Ubi Plus, but that is where the 200 games come from, instead from Premium to Ultimate. Also, Premium here doesn't give me Xbox day one Xbox releases anymore. What the hell? Yeah, pretty much, dude. Is that normal Ubisoft Plus or different ones? Anyone that has military access. PX Source has 1 month Ultimate for $16 and there's no tax. I don't have a military access, I'm sorry. Just can't do that. $30, just crazy. I'm out once my subscription is over. My subscription ends in like literally 2 days. It ends Friday. And I don't even have a desire to use it. I really don't. Not after seeing all this shit, man. Not after seeing all this. I'm like, dude, I have no desire to come back to this shit. I don't. I'm like, it's so disappointing to see this. It really is. It's so sad. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. Pay for something affordable, get locked in, and they get hit with an overwhelming price creep. Rebrand tiers, core slash essential slash standard. Premium, lower tiers introducing ads as tech book and has always been the plan from the start. Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's see. Xbox Game Pass, new price details, games and features. Let's see. 10 yeah, Game Pass Essential. Okay, yeah, that's still gonna be $10, which is good. Game Pass Premium is still 15. But this is where it gets crazy. Is like, look, Game Pass Ultimate is now $30 and Game Pass PC Game Pass is now $16. Dude. I might have to just stop, man, because this is making me so sad. It's making me so sad. What is this? Fuck. That might be copyrighted music. I can't unmute it. Good old Halo Infinite. You can purchase Street Fighter 6 for less than it costs to watch Capcom Cup 2. Oh, yeah, dude. I forgot about this. Look at this shit. Let me see. Capcom Cup pay-per-view. It now costs $40 fucking dollars. Look at this shit. $40 to watch a Capcom Cup. $40. Yeah, Mighty Keith, this has to be a joke. It is, dude. This is so fucking stupid. Oh, man. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm at a loss for words now. I don't even know what to say anymore. I really don't. I really don't even know what to say. Fucking crazy, man. But yeah, no, all of my Game Pass is canceled. PSN has been moved to Essential because there's games on there that I still play on PlayStation, like Helldivers. I still play. I mean, I play Fortnite on console primarily because of some hardware restraints on my PC, especially. I can't say that. My Fortnite runs fine on my PC. It runs fine. It still runs really good. I would hope so because it's a old game. It's old now. But you get the point, man. I don't know. It's a very interesting turn of events for sure. It's very strange to say the least. I don't know what else more to say, man. As like I said, I feel like I've pretty much said everything that I need to say, or I feel like I wanted to say, you know. Bum, 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 dum, dum, dum. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I've said everything. Okay, so I will say this. I'm probably gonna go ahead and hop off stream instead of playing Fortnite because there's actually some stuff that I want to get done tonight before I do anything else. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make an announcement. I shouldn't really say announcement. It's just a basic thing. I'm actually moving soon. I am moving. So yeah, streams are gonna be less and less. I'm gonna try and stream more when I have more time, but I'm going to be moving. I'm moving to a different city, and I move at either the end of the month or the beginning of November is when I'll be moving. So hopefully in the future I won't have to blur my background because you can still see the hardwood floors. You can still see the mess that's in my room because primarily this room is used for storage. I mean, I sleep in here, but it's primarily just storage because I have nowhere else to put the stuff. So I'm just making the best out of what I got. But yeah, I'm moving, bro. So I'm gonna be moving a lot of stuff out of this room soon. You guys can't see the room because of the blur effect on my camera, but yeah, it's gonna be nice. Hopefully I won't have to worry about blurring the background anymore. It's gonna be nice. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to just get things rolling. So I'm just ready. So mostly October, I'm gonna try and stream as much as I can. I don't know. It's gonna be a busy month because it's like I'm gonna be moving a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be spending an unhealthy amount of money on moving stuff. Unfortunately, nah. I don't think it'll be that bad. I think maybe I'll spend like maybe not even 100, not even that, less than 100. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. On that note, boys, I am going to go ahead and call it a night. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you who tuned in. I will see you guys Friday? Maybe Friday. If not, maybe Saturday. Those are one of the 2 days that I'm thinking about the most. But we'll see. On that note, boys, hopping off. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.